June started out pretty nice. I won this on an online auction, so pretty cheap. But sadly the seller forgot to tell me that the instructions weren't in there, but still, it was an okay buy. Won another auction with 2 Xbox 360 games here. Can you believe it? I didn't even have Dead Space 1. So now I can start this franchise. It's gonna be great. I only heard good things about it. And Resident Evil 5, one of my favorite games on the 360. Multiplayer games, that is, because single player kind of lacked a little bit. You kind of slowed down by the computer, the AI. Then I went to a flea market and I got some very cheap games here. There was a lady who just had a box filled with all sorts of crap, and there was a few games here, so I picked up Skylanders and Pirates of the Caribbean and World's End, 007, Agent Under Fire, didn't have that one, and I picked up Toy Story 2. The box is a bit beat up, but other than that it's in good condition. Looking forward to trying this. There was, at the same flea market, there was a guy that I usually buy games from. He had some new PlayStation 1 games, so I picked up Revolt. Love this game on the PC. I have the Nintendo 64 version, but it's just not the same. So I'm hoping this one might be a little bit better. Sadly no manual though, but it was the only game that didn't have a manual. And very nice condition copy of Gran Turismo. Same goes for Gran Turismo 2, Black Label. And then a Tomb Raider 3, Adventures of Lara Croft. Box has a bit of damage, but other than that. And platinum copy of Siphon Filter 3. I think this is actually in better condition than the one I already have, so it's gonna be a good upgrade. And lastly, Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. For some reason this is the one I find still missing the first Crash Bandicoot game. Well, I have it in the platinum loose, but and last thing I found at that flea market, or I bought it, I didn't find it. This Game Boy Color here, Atomic Purple, good condition. There's a problem with the sound though, but I think I might be able to fix that. Then I won another online auction and I got NHL 95 here for the Super Nintendo. It was very cheap, so that's why. Just have a little bit of scratches here. Other than that, it's a Super Nintendo game I didn't have and it was cheap. Same goes for this one here, Rhymo Rage. I remember this back in the day when it came out. And then there was a local guy who was selling some Super Nintendo games. So I picked up Uni Rally here. It's called Uni Races in the US, I think. In exceedingly nice condition. Really, really nice. Does have a little bit of stickers. There's a price sticker here, but other than that, very, very good condition. And I have been looking for a complete copy of this for some time. And I also picked up Doom, which does have a lot of stickers on it though. This game is one of the later Super Nintendo games, and it has the Super FX 2 chip in it. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. It's kind of a game that most people either hate or love. And I did play a lot on the PC back in the day, so I'm not sure if this will live up to that. But I can hope, I can hope. Now, the last flea market of the month, I picked up Harry Potter here, Prisoner of Azkaban. It's in very good condition. Instructions booklet and everything. Same vendor also had this. Picked it up mainly because it's the limited edition, Kane and Lynch 2 Dark Days. I'm a sucker for these limited editions. This extra cardboard you get. And there's a vendor who had a little N64 box here. Yeah, the cable is in there, but no instructions though. Pretty cool. And then there was a guy I normally buy games from as well. He got some PS1 games here. This is Croc, Legend of the Gobos. Yes. And Tekken 2. Sadly, oh yeah. It didn't have the game, but I had a loose copy of it, so Platinum, sadly. And no instructions booklet, sadly. There's Harry Potter, the Chamber of Secrets, in a Wu-Tang Taste the Pain case. Not all of these games are in the correct case. This one is though. Spec Ops Airborne Commando. I do believe it's no manual. The case is pretty good. And South Park Rally. Correct case. Front or instructions booklet, sadly. V Rally. Still a generic case. Tekken 3. In the correct case, Platinum, but it's pretty beaten up, so case. And PGA Tour. Well, no, it's not. It's the first Crash Bandicoot game, Platinum. Pretty nice. But in that first Croc, or Legend of the Gobos game case, there was actually another disc, so now I have it complete here as well. Did have the box and manual for this. It's pretty heavy. It's one of the bigger manuals. Now I just need to find another case for my Worms game. And I actually had the box for this one already. I bought it from the same guy. Only the case though. He didn't have any of the other stuff back then. But this time he actually had the game and the manual. So now it's complete, and I know it's from this. It's very likely it's the same game that was original in this case, because it's the same seller. So that's pretty cool. Then bought this little Neopets puzzle adventure. Bought it mainly because it says Capcom the ads there. Also from a nice vendor. And I think this is the last flea market find. Mortal Kombat vs DC Universe. It's the Spanish cover though and manual. But it was very cheap, so. And I love the Mortal Kombat games, so very nice. I then went to a local bookstore that also sells games, and I picked up some games here. Def Jam Fight for New York. And this one, really not sure about. Whacked. But I saw that it was a exclusive for the Xbox. Always love that. Already had this one though, but this one is in better shape than mine. Dino Crisis 3. And Silent Hill Downfall. I then bought some games online. Friendly guy had this one. It's really weird that I was missing this game, but yeah. FIFA 13 for the Wii U. had some other nice games. Project Gotham Racing 4. I only had the classics version, so picked up this one. This one, I was surprised it was as cheap as it was. Forza Horizon. Just proves you still can find decent deals online. Well, I guess now that there is a Forza Horizon 3 and 2 and 3, probably drops in price. Doom 3 BFG edition. And last game from that guy was Tomb Raider Underworld limited edition. As I said before, I'm a sucker for these limited editions. Really love them. There's another guy selling games. I only bought this one though. I had the other Wii U games he was selling. Not really a particularly good game in my opinion, but it's a must-have for the Wii U. This one picked up brand new, it was on sale. And since there's only 2 games in this series, the Nintendo Selects eShop thingy, and I have the other one, I thought I might as well pick this one up. Not sure if I'm ever gonna play it though. I have I think it was, is it SteamWorld Dig? I think I have on the 3DS already digital, so you never know, it's better to have it. And then I immediately pounced when some guy sold this online. Chrono Trigger, been looking for it for some time. It's kind of tricky because in his picture he only showed this, so you could only see inside case and manual. So I actually had no idea if the outer artwork was with the game. I gambled that it was, but you never know. It wasn't cheap, but it was cheapish. A little under market value, but an insanely good game. And this is the version to play, I believe. Some of the minor bugs have been fixed from the PlayStation 1 version. So, pretty cool. There was then a guy who was selling some Zelda games for GameCube. I immediately bought them, because I'm still missing some of them. Like this one, limited edition. And he only showed the front of the game, so I was actually gambling that this was the one with the Danish manual, but it wasn't. So I might trade this for one that has the Danish manual. It is complete. This one, also not a Danish manual, but Twilight Princess. Been looking for this for some time now. Complete and in very good condition. There was then a third guy. Well, he was selling this nice little gem here, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. As you can probably see, this is the Spanish version. Oh, it says here it's wrong. And everything is in Spanish. The manual was insanely water damaged. It was like one piece of paper, it was clumped together. But I managed to fix it. Put it in this nice box protector, so it's okay now. So that's pretty cool.